and day 10 writing. This is the final writing lesson in your pack. We're going to start with some numbers. If you can see them at the top of the page, I've asked on the bullet points that you write the numbers in the correct order, spell them properly, and use commas in the list. So I think you'll be able to do this by yourself. I'll just read the numbers through with you. We've got 1, 7, 3, 4, 8, that's a very unusual spelling, 9, 2, 5, 6, 10. And the first number in that list would be, of course, number 1. When you're ready for the next one, do a comma and carry on. Pause the video while you do that, please. Now that you have done your numbers and written them in order, did you remember to put and before 10? So it should be 9 and 10 at the end, not 9, 10. We've got another poem we're going to read, and again I'd like to talk with someone about the patterns that you can see or hear. It's by John Foster, just like the poem from the other day, I Like, and this one is called I Went to the Fridge. I went to the fridge. I went to the fridge. I opened the door. There on the shelves inside I saw 10 fish fingers, 9 strawberry yogurts, 8 beef burgers, 7 slices of ham, 6 large eggs, 5 cold sausages, 4 chunks of cheese, 3 bottles of milk, 2 cans of Coke, and a big bowl of blackcurrant jelly. So what patterns have we got in there? Well, we've got some rhyme again. We've got door and saw. And then this time we also have the numbers going from 10 down to 2. And then we've got and instead of the number 1. So we had 2 cans of Coke and a big bowl of blackcurrant jelly. So he hasn't just put the names of the foods, he's put a little bit more detail in. We've got large eggs, chunks of cheese, not just cheese. And I'd like you now to use this poem's pattern to write one of your own. And on the next page, I've put a writing frame for you there. It's got foods around the outside that you might find in the fridge, and I've even put the start of the poem for you there. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but let's have a look at some examples, and we can even make it an improvement. I think we can add a little bit of rhyme if we challenge ourselves into this poem. Let's have a look. I went to the fridge, I opened the door. There on the shelves inside I saw 10, 9, 8, and so on. So I'm going to think about my fridge, and I'm going to start with 10 slices of ham. Now, can you think of any foods that rhyme with ham that we might have in the fridge? And I was thinking we could have jam. So I can't say 9 jam. I would say something like 10 slices of ham, 9 jars of jam. And John Foster didn't put any commas in here, so I'm not going to either. 10 slices of ham, 9 jars of jam, 8 juicy pears, 7 colourful, what do you think I'm going to have? 7 colourful gummy bears, 10 slices of ham, 9 jars of jam, 8 juicy pears, 7 colourful gummy bears. So I've managed to carry on the rhyme, and I think that would be a really good challenge for you as well, if you can try and think of some rhyming foods. You did have some the other day, you might look back in your book, and I would really like to see. Thank you to those people who've already sent me some of their work. If you haven't, this would be a really nice thing to finish on for this week, to send me, and good luck with your poem. See you next time.